quiet room has a special talent for waiting until everyone stops talking, and then your belly goes rumble like someone started a tiny dishwasher inside the plumbing. Rude timing. Welcome back to Tidbits. That sound might not be your stomach yelling, "Feed me." It may be more like someone dragging a tiny mop bucket through the pipes after the meal has moved on. A little after-hours cleaning crew with brooms, a squeaky cart, and extremely poor volume control. The first trick is that the noise is not always coming from the exact belly spot you point to with panic in your eyes. The medical name is borborygmi, which sounds like a wizard with indigestion, and it can come from your stomach or your intestines as they move things along. Your gut is less like a bag and more like a squishy hallway that keeps gently wringing itself out. Smooth muscle squeezes in waves, and those waves push swallowed air, digestive fluid, and leftover food bits through soft tubes. Add a few doodle janitors shoving puddles and bubbles down the hallway, and suddenly the soundtrack makes sense. Glorp, blip, rumble. And yes, hunger can be standing nearby, looking suspicious, but the growl itself is not a reliable snack siren. A belly can rumble after eating, before eating, or while you feel completely fine and are just trying to look normal in a meeting. Talking while you eat, sipping through a straw, or drinking fizzy soda can add extra air, which gives the cleaning crew more bubble clutter to shove along. Actual hunger is a bigger group chat. Blood sugar, hormones, habit, delicious smells, and how long it has been since lunch. The sound is just material moving. So the weird part is this. The loudest belly noise can happen when there is almost nothing dramatic in there. That is where the official between meals cleanup shift clocks in. It is called the migrating motor complex, or MMC, which I like to imagine as a tiny clipboard with MMC written on it in serious orange marker. Roughly 90 minutes to 2 hours after eating, when the gut is relatively empty, repeating waves of contractions can sweep through the stomach and small intestine. Their job is not glamorous. They clear stray crumbs, mucus, fluid, and bacteria-heavy leftovers toward the next section, so the hallway does not just sit there messy. Room to room, mop to mop, cartwheel squeaking with professional dignity. Empty hallways are loud though. A cart rattling through an empty school corridor sounds gigantic compared with the same cart rolling through a crowded cafeteria full of backpacks, coats, chairs, and general lunch chaos soaking up the noise. Your gut can work the same way. With fewer soft food furniture obstacles around, air pockets and liquids slosh more freely, and hollow spaces make those little movements easier to hear. Louder does not automatically mean danger, starvation, or that your sandwich has filed a complaint. Pain, vomiting, fever, or major changes are different stories, but ordinary rumbles are usually routine maintenance. One janitor just hit a very echoey tile and feels bad about it. Honestly, the body is full of these unglamorous background chores. Blinking wipes the windows, sweating runs the cooling system. Goosebumps are a tiny, old-fashioned fur trick we mostly do not need anymore. And your gut, with no concern for social timing, keeps sweeping. So when a rumble shows up at bedtime, or during the quiet part of a classroom, it feels like an announcement to you, but biologically it is closer to plumbing, timing, and housekeeping. Your belly is not always making a speech. Sometimes it is just moving the mop bucket to the next room. So the next time your belly rumbles between meals, it might be air, fluid, muscle waves, and the migrating motor complex doing its tidy little sweep. Not automatically a snack emergency. Picture the night crew turning off the hallway lights, giving a tiny thumbs up, and rolling the cart softly away. If you have another everyday body or household weirdness you want added to our little sketchbook of tiny mysteries, leave it in the comments. As always, stay curious.